What happens when Alexander Luthor Jr. decides that the world has just gotten too dark? Well, he decides Earth 2 should have been the one to survive the crisis on Infinite Earths. Hello, I'm insert name here. Hello, I'm Mr. Flamingo of Mr. Flamingo Reviews fame, and today I'm thinking of... which one was it? Infinite Crisis. Infinite Crisis focuses on, things have changed. The world is darker after Crisis on Infinite Earths, but some of the members of that crisis remain. The Superman of Earth 2, Alexander Luthor Jr., Superboy Prime, and Lois Lane return to form when they decide, I say they, when Luthor and Superman decide that there's a need for Earth 2. Things have gotten too dark, they break free of where they're being held, which is essentially a heaven-like escape. They go to confront the heroes of the present, but this is like 2002, something like that. I think this is a good book and a very good follow-up to Crisis on Infinite Earths. That's my cat. Hello, cat. Hello, Nosy. Relax. I think it's a pretty good follow-up. I think most of these crises age pretty poorly, because when you only read the crisis in and of itself, you miss out on all the build-up and all the subtext that all the tie-ins and all the comics beforehand offer you. Because I'm reading Infinite Crisis, and I'm like, this is pretty good. I have no clue how we got here, because I'm not cognizant of early 2000s comic books. Stop fighting. But overall, it's easier to read than Crisis on Infinite Earths, and better to read. I think the depiction of the Earth 2 Superman as somebody who still believes that the world can be happy, things can be good, is very well done. I think Alexander Luthor Jr. is weird, but he's important to the plot. I think Superboy Prime has such a fascinating staying power, all things considered. I think all of our main players are good. I think the death of Superboy, Connor Kent, was very well handled. Dan DiDio notoriously wanted to kill Nightwing instead. I'm glad they didn't. I'd say this is worth checking out.